For a long time, educators have been the keepers of knowledge. I grew up in awe of my own teachers that knew so much information and were able to impart their knowledge to me. It did not take much to engage me in school. If the topic was interesting or my teacher was knowledgeable, I was in. Technology is shaping the classroom at a fast pace. Answers to our questions can be delivered through your fingertips with just a few clicks on an iPad screen. Teachers are no longer the keepers of knowledge and have needed to find ways to navigate this new notion. I think organizations at state, regional, and even national levels have done a good job at creating guidelines for changes that should be made in the classroom to keep up with our fast-paced technology world. I appreciate guidelines like ISTE standards for students, teachers, and administrators, but rarely do I see them utilized as a support tool in school. Often I see professional development created for technology integration or 21st century learning skills. These are trainings and workshops that give teachers tools to change lessons in the classroom, add more computers, do worksheets on a screen device. Sometimes these workshops paint a false picture. Do these 3 things with technology and you'll see increased rigor. Have your students use this app and they will learn everything they need to know. It doesn't work that way, and somehow the teacher is left behind in all of this change. I believe that the quality of training for teachers has been one of the biggest hindrances in our current technology-driven education system. Technology integration has moved so rapidly that teachers are left saying, well, I'm just an old dinosaur and can't learn that. And I have literally heard this said in my own hallway. I think that often those involved in education at administration or state levels are doing their best at trying to change the classroom. Good professional development is created to support students with the expectation that the classroom will be transformed by tossing in some technology, but the development of the teacher and their purpose and role in this new system is forgotten about. Sir Ken Robinson says it very well in a TED Talk. Professional development is an investment, not a cost. How can education systems design professional development that transforms a teacher and transforms our own way of thinking, that pulls them away from their fears that say, I can't do it, but guides them to a place that is empowering? Professional development for technology integration focuses often on the next and greatest thing in technology and transform classrooms, but fails to focus on the root of it all, the teacher. How can professional development guide teachers to understand that these devices are windows into creation, critical thinking, conceptual understanding, and even community engagement for their students? How can teachers look beyond themselves so they can grow just as education is growing and changing? But this is not just a problem that the education system must bear. It is my job as a teacher, my coworkers' jobs, and my administration's role as well. If we are calling our students to be lifelong learners, how do we help each other continue to do the same? If teachers are no longer the keepers of knowledge, how can educational systems and organizations empower teachers to become curators and shepherds of knowledge through the use of technology for their students' sake? This is my hope, that the hearts of teachers can be changed, and that those that say they can't will be given a fresh new outlook at the opportunity they have before them as they become more and more comfortable with technology in their classrooms.